Call the police. Call the police.
This is an everyday thing. 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 Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
You don't gotta be scared of me for nothing. You don't gotta be scared of me for nothing. You don't gotta be scared of me for nothing.
Call the police. 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 Call the police.
Are you Con Edison? So get away from my fucking door. Because you've been knocking on my door all morning. Get the fuck away from my door. What are you at my door for?
You gotta chill out.
No, I'm not chilling out. You've been fucking calling my name all morning. Get the fuck away from my door before I call the cops. I've been recording you all morning. Get the fuck away from my shit.
We gotta call.
Because I've been recording you all fucking morning. So go ahead and do what you gotta do. Get the fuck away from my door.
Let's call.
Simple as that.
Why I didn't call the cops?
I didn't give a fuck. You can't call the cops for shit. You a crazy bitch. Get the fuck away from my door. Simple as that.
Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. If you wear that, I have been advised to call the police if you do not comply with my rules. Call the police. Call the police. This is an everyday thing.
Call the police. 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 Call the police.
So these are the kind of people that, well, her son, like, you swear this, like, no snitching t-shirt, right? And they're the first ones to call the police just to protect their own lives. Notice that she's talking about a letter. The police seem to think that this was because of something written on the internet. It was not. It was a note, letter, whatever you want to call it, on paper, handwritten to Robin, slipped under that door. And Robin and Carol showed it to them knowing that they would get like this. And what I said in the letter had to do with, why are you guys ganging up on me? Why do you call me the worst neighbor in the building with what we have with these people that go on? They each have like a dozen children between the two of them, a couple dozen, each have friends, family. It never ends, just constant, too many people going in and out constantly, and won't even get into half the other stuff. And then note that she's going from being angry that I mentioned her name in this letter that had it wasn't meant for her to see, and talks about my stolen bike brakes. She jumps from 2006 to 2002, and I believe I even had my camera going then in my pocket. Probably I have the audio, I'm sure, of ringing her doorbell and asking if she knows what might have happened to my brakes. Oh, doesn't take a detective to put two and two together here when a bunch of teenage boys have bicycles taken in pieces apart on the floor in the hallway, and then I go to ride my bike for the first time in a year that night. I remember going down the hill, discover I have no brakes. And then she makes some weird rationale that, and you drive a car. Like it's just all filler, loud talk. And you'll notice in the other clip how I say, why are you so loud? And that's when she wants to beat me up. This kind of stupidity. And then you compare the respect that this woman gets from the police and how, I mean, this cop that actually came this night was very respectful, and I appreciate that. But they still can't get their head around that I'm not doing anything, that it's some sick popularity contest in which I'm losing miserably, but I'm not interested in participating.
No, you fucking with the wrong one.
You really don't.
You are. I don't even know why you would cross a line like that, because you knew that from before.
Okay, stop right there. From before. This is where she's at a loss for words, because she goes from 2006, reading a letter she wasn't even meant to be reading, which did describe in detail the horrible conditions that are caused by her being there. So I was saying to Robin, how can you call me the worst neighbor in the building with what goes on here? So notice that she makes no specific reference to anything because it's all true. But I would not say that to her to set her off like this. Normally, this was a fluke thing. I never would have expected her to be so... but the point is, she goes from 2006 to, I should have known that before, and then she refers to a 4-year prior incident with her son and his friends taking apart bikes in the hallway, where when I was riding my bike down the hill, discovered they'd taken the brakes. And I didn't call the police. I could have been killed. So I rang her doorbell. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and she ends up calling the police because I had said something about her son. And then this guy grows up and does the same thing like so many years later, 9 years later, blows up my apartment because their electricity gets shut off, and I lose my computer.
Are you Con Edison? So get away from my fucking door. Because you've been knocking on my door all morning. Get the fuck away from my door. What are you at my door for?
You gotta chill out.
No, I'm not chilling out. You've been fucking calling my name all morning. Get the fuck away from my door before I call the cops. I've been recording you all morning. Get the fuck away from my shit.
We gotta call
Because I've been recording you all fucking morning. So go ahead and do what you gotta do. Get the fuck away from my door.
Let's call.
Simple as that.
Why I didn't call the cops?
I don't give a fuck. You can't call the cops for shit. You a crazy bitch. Get the fuck away from my door. Simple as that.
And she talks so fast that you almost miss that she says, and you have a car. So it's all this nonsense, but she's just so loud to distract from the point that she's not making any point. They don't know how to offer an apology. They don't know how to offer a couple $100 if they have it, when they have it. This is how they are. And the management of this place has encouraged this. And the police too. The police come and, that's why I put the recordings up. They talk to them probably because they have their little operation going on and they have to maintain their little popularity contest for their flow of information and whatever they do, placing product in the area, and you hear them talk about stuff like that. Well, that's what they do.
No, you fucking with the wrong one.
You really
know
don't.
you are. I don't even know why you would cross a line like that, because you knew that from before when I told you, when you accused my son of stealing your raggedy ass bike parts when he drive a car, when I told you, when you accused my son of stealing your raggedy ass bike parts when he drive a car, 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 when he drive a car.
I rang your doorbell. I rang your doorbell.
You rang my doorbell.
And I said, Pam, my brakes are missing.
So what the fuck are you ringing my doorbell
I was
for?
asking.
Don't ask. Don't ask me nothing else.
And you say I can talk to you.
Just like Carol
This is how you act.
No, bitch.
This is how you always act.
No, you can't. From this day on, don't say another motherfucking word.
Before I call the cops. Before I call the cops.
Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
Why do you yell? Why are you so loud?
Don't come out. Don't run.